my YouTube because this is branded content today, sponsored content. It's not really. I just got a free thing. So I'm going to build something that I got for free, which is really awesome. But just for legal reasons in Ireland, I have to state that I did get this gifted. So I have to classify this as a branded content. But I promise I didn't get paid anything or anything like that. Just a FYI. Hello NDSR, welcome in. Harry, Anakin, Lint, Mythic Frost, Fific, Dan, Commandant Herder. Said hello, Harry. Vizier, Conrad, Rock Out. Harry, just in case again. Saribot, welcome in, welcome in. Hi Rolf, hi Angel. Top of the morning to you. How's our favourite peeler potato hot flaming? Hello, Zier. Our workaholic mod, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday, guys. And thanks for the follow, by the way, really appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful heat wave weekend. We have a yellow warning in Ireland. It is that hot and that humid. So great stuff. Great stuff. All around. So yeah, we got up early today. I drove ourselves to the beach. Went for a walk for an hour and I got the biggest blister on my foot. It popped yet? Oh, it still hasn't popped. It's all puffy. Yeah. Tanya, hello, welcome in, welcome in. We want to see pus. I don't usually get pus and blisters. They kind of puff up air-like, and I suppose there is goo in it, but it's like liquid goo, like see-through liquid. It's not yellow pus. It's not an infection, per se. Right? We want to see goo. Oh, I love goo. Like my love. If I had a dream job, wait for a chat. You're all going to judge me. If I truly had my dream job, it wouldn't be to be a lecturer, a physicist, or a teacher. It would be to pop pimples all day. I love popping pimples so much. So much. You're 30 degrees. Ugh. This, it must be so hot here. 40 stream streak, let's go! Amazing, Father Dougal. Star, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're keeping well. Hey Archimedes, long time no see, welcome in. You need a bigger lab. Fucking tell me about it. Absolutely, absolutely. Hello Hazar, welcome in, welcome in. I also need to like put up YouTube chat here as well. It's like, nothing is stopping me from having YouTube chat up simultaneously. But I just need to find a thingy-mabobby. Currently reading 33 in my work. My goodness. Yeah, we got up really early. We were at the beach before 9 o'clock and it was lovely. You know, we were not naked, but you know, little clothes on the beach. Perfect weather. By 10 o'clock when we were leaving, I was sweating. It's going to be so hot today. So hot. Guys, better be safe. Gotta stay safe. Oh my god, you got the first. Let's go. That is inhumane for an Irishman. I agree. I agree. So at the moment, it's actually pretty cool at the moment. It's 25 degrees, but it's going to go up to 27 in an hour, supposedly. It's not too bad. Welcome to Rivendell, Mr. Anderson. Hi, Tarek. Welcome in, welcome in. In Poland, it's 25 degrees. The next heat wave will hit us next week. I suppose we're suffering through the heat wave and it's coming towards Poland. Ireland, UK, France, Germany, I think are all... Actually, I take UK back because the Scots are having like 10 degrees, the bastards. But, yes, soon the heat wave's going to hit you guys. We're sending it. From Ireland, with love. How are you, Tarek? Welcome in. It's hot. Is it? Exactly. The heat waves from Germany is heating Poland within like 2-3 days.
No, thank you. We don't want any more visitors, well-wishers, or distant relations.
And what about very old friends? Wait! It's not 42, Tarek. It's 43. It's you've surpassed yourself. You've missed it. Thank you so much for your tier 3. You're very, very kind, Tarek. Thank you so much. Oh, read the whole thing. Final count, 42. 42. That's not bad for a point-eared elvish prince. I myself am sitting pretty on the street. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Bubster, thank you so much as well for the resub. Really appreciate Tarek and Bubster. Thank you so much for giving me those PP points. We appreciate the PP. Okay, I need to be careful with what I do. Actually, you know what? It's the summer. Certainly none of my students. They should be out and about having a good life instead of learning 3 interesting things on this channel that I reveal. Thank you guys again for the subscriptions. Not nearly as bad as when here. Yeah, the humidity really helps. The humidity can be so bad here in Ireland with the heat. Like 2021 is very hot for us with the humidity levels. It's just not very pleasant. And I know this to be true just because of my access to labs. So there was this lab I went into, actually in the Joint Research Center in Italy. I walked into a lab and we were like, oh my God, this is so nice. Because we thought it was like a draft and stuff. And they were like, no, it's 27 degrees in here. It's hot, but it's super low humidity. And it was so fascinating to experience the same temperature as inside and outside, but just removing the humidity. I thought that was really fascinating. To like, it's one thing to know that you feel different heat depending on the humidity, but it's another thing to actually experience it immediately. I thought that was really cool. Bildruck, welcome in. Tetsu coming in with a 70 stream streak. I don't know what you're talking about, Tetsu. I don't know. I didn't get to watch the football. I ended up, yeah, just kind of keeping an eye on the score. Personally, of course, I wish Haaland won for the memes, for the lols, for the shits and giggles. Yeah, we just insulated our house, which seems so punishing because I prepared for some of the coldest winters, and this year we had the warmest winter on like Irish history or whatever. We had a very warm winter. I think we only hit -1 like twice or something crazy. Again, I have a very what's the word? Biased opinion? Right term? Yeah, I suppose because of my location in Ireland. It depends. Because I was saying like 2 years ago, we had such a lovely summer. I was talking to my friend and she's on the West Coast and she's just like, no, we didn't. So clearly we experience summers a little bit differently in Ireland, depending on your location. Not only do our accents change, but the weather does too. 45 degrees in Zambia with the low humidity is way easier than 30 degrees in the UK humidity. I think my sister's going to Zambia this year as well again. Should do a charity stream. Hopefully I'll organize something soon. Might do a small fundraiser, maybe something like raising money for a fence or some security or something like that. One of the things they need, I know, is a software. Because they've so many students, they started like the library working on a package built in Excel. And because they've so many kids going to the library now, they actually have no ability to, Excel can't keep up, it crashes. So they need a good program to run the library interface. Maybe that would be a goal. I don't know how much something like that would cost. I feel like that would cost a couple of grand. Hi, Brave. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, if anyone is familiar with this kind of programming, we need a programming interface for a library. So, you know, when you check in a book, check it out, keep track of IDs and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys have something in mind. I don't know much about it, Mohammed, actually. Sorry. Charity for program licenses as well? Yeah. Like, I feel like, yeah, it's hard to say. In one point, it feels like you could confront them and say, look, this is for charity. Will you do it? But the other aspect of it is there's so many library charities. So it's not so much about the RF, Anakin. What we're looking for is a program to actually manage the data. So what I'm saying is their Excel stuff is broken. There's so much data. They have thousands of kids using it at the moment, which is amazing. Of course, this is such fucking great news that there's thousands of kids. So what we're looking for is like a program itself, if that makes sense. Like, what could run that? Maybe we'd have to write a custom one. I don't know. Do not make the same mistake UK did with Excel. Do not use Excel as a database. There is a limit. Oh, I know about it. When I used to study the Irish electric grid, I started first in Excel, and Excel kept crashing. Just like I couldn't even open the data. Just in terms of understanding the Irish grid. There is data for every second of the whole year. So when you analyze a year, you have a data point for every second. Sounds fairly straightforward. It's basically a database with a custom front. Exactly, it does. But, you know, they don't have anything like that at the moment, Tax. So we need to either get a license for something or hire someone to write something. It might be even more problematic. It might be something like, let's say it's Koha, like you said, Kvizier. We'd have to get someone and go out to Zambia and train people how to use it. So yeah. And to fly to Zambia alone, you have to get so many shots. There's a wave of Ebola brain coming down from the north. Would start off. Okay, cool. I'll talk to my sister. We'll see how it gets on. Thank you, Tarek. I remember how many I had to get. Do you go to Zambia quite often, Kvizier? Because we do a lot of charity here on this channel for Zambia specifically. That's usually my main running show. So yeah, we'll run a charity again, either at the end of July or early August. It's Inspire Zambia. Yeah, there's an event coming up. I'll organize something for the event. Oh, cool! That's really good for the educate, because my sister's charity is looking for people to go out there to do a lot of education, to run lessons in the library for adults. Listen, if you're into it, let me know. Constantly looking for victims, I mean volunteers. I might bookmark that, Tarek. Thanks a million. I don't want to take this up on myself to actually run this, like do this for my sister, because I can't promise to get it done. But I wouldn't mind running a charity for someone to write that code. We pay them, something like that. Hey, SouthQuest. Hi, Finionat. hope everyone's doing good too. Yes. Y'all, I hope y'all be staying safe in this heat wave. Okay, I'm coming over. My magic boxes. I'm coming. Great t-shirt. Yeah, David, I actually wonder about it all the time. Now, I wouldn't say that I'm worried with the current state of AI, that we have real AI or we're approaching it. I want to definitely declare that this sort of LLM is not, it's been around for ages, you know, back when I was a student, before AI was a thing. We had like students working on programs with a machine learning aspect to it, and we've been using it in physics for ages, you know? So it's not something I'm worried about directly. I feel like there are other apocalypses in the higher priority than real artificial intelligence taking over and killing us all. Does that make sense? That still only counts as one. Hi, Pachinko, welcome in. Yeah, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. We'll see, we'll see. So, I got an awesome gift. Hi, Mega Chunk. I got this. Oh, sorry. Ta-da! This stream is sponsored by. So we got a gift in the post, which was very, very lovely. Still got to pay the taxes on the gifts, unfortunately. But we did get this gift, which is a cool portable all-in-one soldering station. Now, I opened it thinking, yay, I can solder now. And it turns out you have to build it. So because of that, yeah, we're going to have to build it. So it's an all-in-one soldering kit. Now, what we need to do is we need to open up... Hi, Evandriel. We need to open up a manual. There we go. Let's assemble it. Oh my God. There's already too much information here. Oh God. Are you an affiliate? Is there a code? No, I'm not an affiliate. Nothing like that. Absolutely nothing. So I just got it as a gift. No affiliate, no association, no anything. Does it require soldering? Imagine hacks. Imagine if I had to. Hi, Dweeb. Is this a new room? It depends. When was the last time you were here? And I'll tell you if this is a new room or not.
Still only counts as one.
My favorite thing is, have you ever bought a pair of scissors and they're in the packet and they have the cable ties and this weird like plastic wrapped around it? And to be able to open, you need a pair of scissors. I find that really, really funny. A month ago, no, then not a new room. No. This is the same room from a month ago. Nothing has changed. The finger cutting plastic wrap. I know, right? Why do they have to do it so painfully? Awful. What we might do is I might... Like, the soldering manual is weird. Before you start, unpack all the components and lay them out on a clean surface. Check that all screws and parts are included for each module. Keep small parts organized to avoid losing them. Work in a well-lit area. Take your time with each module. Quality over speed. Make sure magnets are oriented correctly. Don't over-tighten screws. Hand tight is sufficient. Test each module after assembly before moving to the next. Keep instruction manual handy throughout the build. There are quite a few magnets to install in the modules, and they are a snug fit. To get them seated properly, you'll need to apply a bit of pressure. A good trick is to use a screwdriver bit from your kit. Placed in the flush cutter module, let the magnet stick to the flat end of the screw. I'll show you this, what they're showing me. Show you the secret. This room seems like a place where a mad scientist. I need to spend more time in this room. I rarely feel like I only work here and I stream. I just work and stream. And most of the projects I do are on stream. I never actually do projects. Well, never is a strong word, but I generally don't do projects off stream, which is kind of sad because I love doing it. But I just need more time in the day. So chat, here's my plan. How does it work again? Oh yes, so if we nuke the poles, all the water will melt from the south and the north poles. South and the north pole. So the water is going to melt. It's going to distribute closer to the belly of the earth. The rotation of the earth is going to slow down and we'll have longer days. How does this plan sound to you guys? We'll have like 3 extra seconds each day. Tops. Hi, Jay. Hi, John. Welcome in, everyone. Young at heart, hello. Pet all the mods. Pet all the mods. Did they get the direction of the magnet? Correct. We'll see. We'll see. It was a cool little module. I don't know how to open this. Like, I don't know how to... I had to force this open earlier. Oh, this mat that Medjay drew is terrible because it's so detailed and there's so much artwork. When you want to build stuff, it's too colorful and too distracting. Can't see shit. Medjay, this is all your fault. I hope you know that. Oh, we got magnet. Oh shit, they're very strong. That could cost us some countries. True. That's a fair point. And Ireland might be one of them. We are cliffy, but we're not that cliffy, I think. In fact, I'm in the lowlands. Well, no, I'm not too low, but I'm kind of low. I'm fucked. Maybe I shouldn't do that then. Oh, I'm mad for soldering. I love that idea. What if we build a mat, Medjay, with like, oh my god. We need to talk. Remind me about this because there's something we could do. We could do something. You know the way I have painted at the edge of my walls like all these electric grids and stuff and my drawings? What if we actually make merch of some stuff I drew, not just stuff I wrote and I sent it to you. The stuff I actually drew. Okay, so this is the box by itself. What to expect here. Okay. What's really cool is it comes in a It comes in a zip bag as well, so you can carry it. Stuff that you drew. Hi, 6-1, welcome in. I don't have the time to take out the trash on a date, and my wife wins. Hi, One Vital, welcome in, everyone. Cool, it has like stuff. Has like a little kit bag in here. It's very cute. Oh, they gave like a first soldering project to try. That's so nice. They gave a beginner soldering kit. I don't know what it is, but it's a PCB with the brand SOLDR on it. That's really cute. I don't know what it is. We'll see what it is. What's this? Rosen solder flux paste. I've never used paste like this before. This is new. That's cool. Is that a giant capacitor or a giant battery? I think this is a battery. Cool. Little microchip. I think this is a project. It's like build your soldering kit and then solder this. That's a really nice thing. I love when setups allow you to do that. Like the CNC that I bought had a whole tutorial on everything and bought loads of parts. 3D printers also had the same. It's, I don't know, it's the little things. They have the cleanest website I've ever seen. Oh yeah? There's a voltmeter. That's cute. Look at the size of it. It's so tiny. The cutest little voltmeter ever. Well, multimeter to be more specific. It can read voltage, resistance, and current. Even capacitance. Oh my god. Damn, it can even read capacitance. That's impressive. Do you use Linux? No, I don't. Never really found the need to. Although that might change. And that's it. That's everything in the bab. Everything in the bag. More importantly, longer days would most certainly result in employers demanding longer work. I wonder if... Am I wrong? I thought the magnetic field was based on our core, Tadio. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I probably am wrong. But as far as I was concerned... Oh, there's no need to retract a strawberry. No worries. All good. Let's do that in winter. I agree. I agree, Medjay. Ooh. Oh my god, the cable is like velvety. Oh, that is such nice cables. These are some nice... Oh, this is quality shit. Oh, this is 3D printed. They 3D printed these parts. Oh my days. That is so cute. I just realized all these parts are 3D printed. I can tell by the material. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's a great way of like starting up your company, you know? And you want to build something and start something. I really think that's really cool. Okay, so I guess what we'll do is we'll go here and I'll remove chat for today, if that's okay. Actually, I have a building stream. There we go. So building stream is just the camera. So bring you down, guys. My level. You guys can watch me. For too much zoom, I think. You can buy a DIY edition with the hardware and print it yourself. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I love that. I love that idea. That is so cool. All right, let's see what we can do here. So North O's faces up. Start assembly. I suppose we'll start with the first thing. We'll start with the pen and pen holder. Oh, the tutorial's so nice. Look at this. Let me turn up the light. Do you guys see this? I might actually... I'll just remove Bob really quick. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw my streaming schedule, but I was going to say I was going to stream on Monday, but I thought, you know what? I might need a midway, like a break after my Saturday and Sunday, because I commit to good streams usually on Saturday and Sundays. Maybe a little break after it is nice. But the general schedule is Saturday, Sundays, and Wednesdays. Now, Saturdays are going to be teaching and maybe Sundays. I've kind of realized that I've shortened my science segments, streams a little bit. And I always complain because I'm like, oh my God, I've been streaming science for 2 hours. But the reality of it is during the semester, I was actually streaming like 4 hours at a time sometimes. And that's how a lot of you guys follow me and watch me. Although games is fun and it's a nice way to end the stream and chill for a couple of hours, the reality of it is most of you guys come here to learn or to see cool new stuff or to be lab rats and for me to experiment on you. So yeah, hopefully we'll experiment on you a little bit more. Hi, Steve. Okay, so for the pen holder, we're going to need 14 magnets. So these are the magnets here. They're dilithium, no, not dilithium. I always forget what these powerful magnets are. What else do we need? Soldering tips, but where's the solder? Am I crazy? But isn't it meant to be this big giant thing? Bruh. Oh. Wow. Neodymium, thank you. Hi, Rashwood. Look at my precious. Cool. All right. Adjustment key, USB interface, voltage display, actual temperature, and preset temperature. Oh, wow. This is so high tech, man. Back in my day. Oh, they sent you the full deluxe edition with the iron. That is so... Oh, cool, cool. They're very, very kind. Honestly, I think these kind of sponsorships are great, where they give you something like this, which is expensive. I'm really, really grateful. And they're kind of like, here, all we want you to, we don't ask you to make content. We don't tell you you need to do 4 or 5 videos. You don't have to do anything. We want you to use it and see if it's good. That's like, you know, it's like trusting your equipment to speak for itself. And I like that. I actually like that when companies do that. All right. So 14 magnets. Oh, wow. Jesus, the magnets are strong. We need... What else do we need? We need the holder shaft. The holder shaft looks weird. Hmm. It is, yes, Umbracus. It is, it is. Good morning, stop using AI. Great to see you. Sorry, I'm actually going to put this on... I love the black. I don't know, there's something really slick about the black. Yes, yeah, exactly, Hacks. That's what I'm looking forward to finding as well. How good is the soldering iron? Like, this kit is amazing, but how good is the iron itself? I'm probably going to be amazed. And the reason I say that is because my soldering thing is not necessarily very good. Oh, there it is. This is the part I'm looking for. Found it. Let's put this away. Part C, we need 4 screws. What's a screw? I think this is a screw by definition. Damn. I should not be using my teeth for this. Ah, you mother. Oi, oi, oi. Hey, Sharon.
No, thank you. We don't want any more visitors, well-wishers, or distant relations.
And what about
Very old friends. Very old friends indeed, Sharon. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're keeping well. Thank you so much for your PP contribution for 31 months. You madman. How dare you support this channel for so long? Thank you so much, Sharon. Not really my area of study, so take it with a heat. No. It's still interesting to think about these kind of things. It is really, really cool, of course. It's just not my field. I don't actually do a lot of earth science in that sense. But it is interesting to think about those kind of things. Okay, the next part I'm looking for. Something that's shaped like that. Fascinating. I just burped into the mic, by the way. I had a Bavarian pretzel with butter, a bit of butter, and wet. That's what I burped into the mic with. I hope you're satisfied, chat. This is the next part we need. Okay, we need a holder base, 4 screws, solder pen, a ring clamp. It's a ring clamp. It's like a sexy thing. Kind of looks like a horseshoe. That's it. And I need a base clamp. Okay. Is this the base clamp? Nope. This is like fucking Lego trying to find all the pieces. The last Lego piece I'm looking for is like, it's supposed to be... Is it in here? I don't think so. Whoa. Some cool stuff in here though. Sorry, I got distracted. This... Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, it feels nice. That is sharp. That is sharp as heck. I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I need to fold it back, but I'm scared. Oh god. Steady. Whew. 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 Damn. That is a nice knife. Weapon of choice. Quality. Oh yes, they have tweezers! Chat, I finally could stop using my eyebrow pluckers and actually use proper electrical tweezers. Let's go! Let's go! Finally. Finally, Tofu can stop using her poor eyebrows in the name of science. Yay, tweezer. Oh, they sent some amazing stuff. I'm really excited. Okay, I got distracted. I have to look for a different part. Ah, I found it. There it is. So this is the last part, I think. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Step 1. Insert 8 magnets into the slots of the D holder base. Okay. You need to get the orientation right. I'm scared. We do have an eyebrows command, yes. Oh, did Tofu burn them off? No. Hi, John. Welcome in. So we have the eyebrows command on this channel because, what can I say? Sometimes if I don't draw my eyebrows on, okay, draw sounds harsh. Sometimes if I don't paint like with mascara my eyebrows, it looks like I don't have eyebrows because I'm like proper blonde. So because of that, highlight them. Yeah, I usually put in like a light brown mascara kind of stuff on my eyebrows just so that, you know, it looks like I have eyebrows. Because otherwise, yeah, in certain lighting, I have blonde eyebrows and it's... Where's your self-balancing robot? He's resting. He's resting. He's good. Oh, fuck. They showed me in the tutorial how to do this. But I think what they didn't expect was for Tofu to build this. So they said put it down like this and then slide it up. Oh, shit. Fuck. I don't think this is right. I think I'm too stupid for this, chat. What the hell? Like, how do I... It's just coming off. Am I really meant to do that? Ah! I'm so delighted to hear that, Gavatron. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you find them educational and useful. Sometimes. Fuck me, chat. I think I'm not able for this. Yeah, absolutely praised. I'm not sponsored or anything, so we're going to test this product out ourselves. Yeah, okay, so pull it down, hold it down, and pull sideways. Oh, there we go! But that's what I was doing! I swear, Tarek. I was doing that already. I was doing the slide. I promise, I was. No, they're making me look bad. I have to be careful. Although these magnets are quite small, they're not too dangerous. These magnets are so strong. Motherfucker! No! I fucked it up. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. Okay, so press it down and slide. Oh, there we go. Let's go! I'm a genius in disguise. Speaking about powerful magnets, they also yeet to the most metallic thing they can find. I lost them. Chat, where are the magnets? Where'd they go? Oh, shit. They got stuck to something and I don't see what they got stuck to. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I didn't see them earlier. Well spot. Okay, chat, you need to pay attention to this because I'm gonna lose sight of them. Okay, so push down, slide. Nice. Got the hang of it. We're professionals. Yeah, the bigger oh, mother asshole. Damn it. Oh, shit on a cracker, lads. I fucked it up. There we go. No dab of glue? Am I meant to put glue on? Shit. It says, insert 8 A magnets to the magnet slots of the D holder. Am I meant to put glue down? It doesn't say anything about glue, so I think it's okay. They just say make sure your orientation is right, but there's no glue. They're designed to snap fit, I think. Yeah, they are. You're right. I didn't even need to slide. You're absolutely right. They're snapping in. What are the magnets for? Well, this whole plate is metallic. So all these little parts are going to like stick to it in the end. That's the goal, I think. Hi, Manan. Welcome in. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. How are you getting on? Just make sure they're all the same orientation, presumably. I think they are. This one, we need to make sure it's the right orientation. The right orientation, I think, only matters when you have double magnets. Am I right in thinking that? Could be wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. I am wrong. The magnetic strength is greatest when all magnets in the module face the same direction. It doesn't matter which pole is up and down, only that they all match. This creates a unified magnetic field. If you accidentally mix their polarity, don't worry. The module will still work, just slightly weaker magnetism. The easiest method to keep track of magnets and lines is insert them all the same way for every module. This is especially important for helping hand. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to keep track of this, is that when we take it off this shtick, we just try to make sure that it's like that each time. That way we can make sure that it's in the right orientation each way. We'll do it that way. All right, step 1 done. Chat, this is going to be a long stream. This is all we're going to do today, I think. It's only science. Only science. We have no other choice. The next step is we're actually going to double magnet in here. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to double magnet. That. Jesus fucking Christ almighty. Oh my god. Oh, stop it! Nobody loves you. Oh. Oh, son of a bitch! Tofu versus 2 magnets. Who wins, chat? Okay, this is really hard to stick them in. And nobody loves what's harsh on the nerves. My money is on the magnets. Push! Push! Okay. Whew. Alright, I think we pushed enough. Yeah, 2 magnets is rough. Damn. Okay, step 3. Ah. Then we put this here, here, and then we screw it in. Cool. The pen holder is now assembled. Oh, wow. Was that it? Need a little screwdriver. This kit gave me everything. I feel like they have to give... Right? They've been so good giving me absolutely everything. I mean, it's okay. I have a screwdriver, if not, but... This is mad. They even gave me, like, clippers, but I don't have a screwdriver, it seems. Wow. Look at the guide for placing the magnets. There's a thing that holds it. I am looking at the guide, but I'm not sure what you're referring to. Oh, I see what you mean. This thing. Where is it? To make it easier to push. That the thing you're referring to? It's just so that you can hold a screwdriver a bit better. Oh, wait, this is the screwdriver. Weren't you just holding a screw? I know! Stop, chat. Stop. I'm not... Today's a bad day for my brain, okay? Not a good day to have a tofu brain. That's all I'll say. Ah, you use it the other way around. Oh my god, this is so nifty. Technologia. This bit iffy. Not sure about this way though. Feels weird. It's not firm. So temperature does affect intelligence. You know what? I might be a great study subject. Hi, smartass. We're building a soldering kit sent by SOLDR. So if you want to Google the company, it's SOLDR. Is the yellow thing a handle? This? I don't think so. So feel... Oh, it is a grip. Do you remember pen grips in school or pencil grips? Did you guys have those in school that you put on the pencil? I remember they were so popular when I was a kid. Right. First part done. Actually, if it is even. Apparently, stick it down like this. And okay, I need to build. It didn't show me how to build this pen though. No, you didn't tell me how to build a pen though. What if I don't know how to do this? Feels weird. I skipped on ahead. That's why. That's why. Oh my god. I panicked. Everything's fine, chat. Nobody panic. Okay. The next part is we grab this and we stick 2 more magnets down. So we stick to the same system we've been doing with the magnets. Hope so anyway. Try and keep the orientation same. Oh fuck, I might have forgotten the orientation. I hope I have it right. Ah! I think I have it right. Son of a... Stop hugging each other. They're just not that into you. Stop it. Oh my god, it's like breaking up two teenagers. Fucking Romeo and Juliet over here. Ay, ay, ay. He does it. Careful now. Careful now. Kill him! Kill him! Nice. Push this guy. The joys of strong mind. I know, right? I've never really worked this much with magnets. They're assholes. Just saying. Okay. That's done. Next part is we grab this and we grab the pen. We actually attach the pen here. Oh. Oh. Ooh. This is so nifty. Screw it in. And I'm really liking the construction of this. If you're like into soldering electronics and Lego, I think you're gonna have a blast. I haven't even soldered anything yet. Haven't tested if this is a good soldering pen or not yet. But this alone seems absolutely class. Didn't you get magnets from the other stack? I've stacked the two stacks. Like this. So they're facing this way. So hopefully I'm not going to be too confused, Smoke. We'll see. We might have fucked it up already, but it's okay. They said that it's fine. It just won't be that strong. It's not the end of the world. We messed it up. But we'll try and stay consistent where we can. Right, so we have the pen holder part done. Attach the pen to the pen holder. Okay, the tutorial still didn't tell me how to do this part. Is that how it goes in? It just shows it as an exposed part. Is it meant to be exposed? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we have the part connected here, and apparently this is a pen holder. That work. Ah, cool! Oh, there's the orientation. Although, I don't think so. There we go. This is how the pen holder works. Ta-da! I'll be back with the book. Welcome in, Earth. Arnie. Earth, I don't know if it was a coincidence, but I'm also wearing Skynet t-shirt as you're quoting Arnie. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but yeah. Great timing. I do say so myself. Okay, so we have done 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 modules, chat. So we've done 1 out of the 12 modules. We've done the pen. I hope you guys are getting cozy. This might be a crafting stream for a little while. I'm going to go make myself a beverage. I'll be right back. It's 3 o'clock. Is it socially appropriate to have a... You know what? I'm going to have a cider. I didn't drink yesterday. And I feel like we all need a little bit of a beverage. It's a Sunday. It's hot. A lovely cider sounds like a great idea. What do we think? I think that sounds like a great idea. Chat, you need to support me in my drinking endeavors. You can't be silent during this. I need you to know, or I want you to tell me that you want me to drink. This is, what is it called? It's 3 o'clock on a Sunday. Cider is acceptable, especially in a heat wave. What kind of cider? I get the cheap one from Lidl, but it's quite nice. It's a knockoff of the Kopperberg. Although, yeah. So it's a fruity cider. That sounds healthy. I know! It's one of my 5 a day. I'll be right back, chat.
Encountered this if you played Fallout. 1 rad is equal to 0.01 grey. That is how the rad is defined nowadays, but back in the day it was defined slightly differently. It was defined as 100 ergs absorbed per 1 gram of matter. And ergs was just 10 to the minus 7 joules. Another unit that was used in the past a lot is the unit Röntgen. If you watched the BBC Chernobyl TV show, you would recognize that this was the standard unit that they were using. This is expressed as the unit of exposure to radiation. From 1930s onwards, it was the standard unit used to discuss radiation and radioactivity. It is defined as the electric charge freed by the radiation in 1 cubic centimeter of air divided by the mass of the air. The problem with this unit was it was only talking about the radiation that actually traveled through air, and we know that sometimes that's not the case. We're talking about human bodies, that there's direct contact as well, and all of these things need to be taken into consideration. Around that time we also had REM, a Röntgen equivalent man. This was basically associated with Röntgen, but it was talking about the effective dose. It was the value representation of how much it takes to start damaging the body. 1 REM is 0.01 sievert. And what is a sievert? The sievert is the SI unit where we represent the dangerous radiation. The sievert is an SI unit to represent the dangers of the ionization radiation. It is defined as the probability of getting cancer and genetic mutation due to the exposure of radiation. 1 sievert is equal to 100 rem. There's probably a lot more units out there, but this is just a quick summary, and if I left anything out, please let me know. In physics and English we use the same words, but sometimes they have slightly different meaning, and here's 3 funny ones that you might have encountered, or maybe you haven't heard of. Number 1 is weight, and if you did any introduction to physics, they really drill you in the beginning that these are 2 different concepts. In English we say weight, but what we mean is 1 kilogram of flour is its weight. However, what we actually mean is mass in physics. Weight would be if we multiplied it by gravity. It's the W is equal to mg relationship. Number 2 is the concept of theory. In English we say, ooh, I have a theory that this might have happened, which might have little to no evidence to back up your theoretical claims. However, in physics, a theory is really well established. In fact, that's pretty much the final statement of a discovery or understanding in physics. For example, we have the theory of gravity, and I don't know about you, but personally I won't be jumping out the window anytime soon to try and disprove it. And finally, we have male and female parts, and this is not just in physics, this is interchangeable in a lot of technological terms. We have the female and male parts of cables, banana clips, all these kind of sorts of things. I hope I don't have to explain what the English of that is. If you have any other examples in mind, please share in the comments. Welcome to Physics of Video Games, and today we are doing physics of Baldur's Gate 3. Specifically, this incident that happened live on my Twitch stream.
Let's see what this does.
I'm not sure about that, but okay.
I'm a bit worried about what that release brake lever would have done. Oh, that's... Before anyone judges me, I genuinely did not know what that lever would do. I am a type of player who presses anything and everything to see what happens, but I also don't scum save, so I continued the gameplay with the way it was. Let's do some circular motion physics and projectile motion on poor dead Barkus. First of all, I needed some confirmation that gravity was very similar to Earth as it is in this universe. We did find some official tweets by the creators of the D&D world, and we found that a falling object travels 177 meters in 6 seconds. We were able to determine that gravity was pretty much similar to Earth, 9.81 meters per second squared. We also need to determine the length of the windmill blades, and we're able to do some rough estimation calculations using screenshots and hoping that everything is perpendicular because alignment can be a bit of an issue. We were able to confirm as well with other models that this does seem to be close enough to the truth. We determined that the radius of our circular motion is 11.77 meters.
I'm back. Oh. Start my FPL music. Go. Cheers. We're drinking mixed fruit cider. Ah, good stuff. And that's too far away. The alcohol is too far away from us. Oh, this is nice. A fan, the heat. Drinking cider. Someone commented, are you going to operate heavy machinery? I mean, does soldering count as heavy machinery? What do we think, chat? What's the consensus on that? So there was a little USB stick for the soldering iron. Ah, there it is. Ah, that's why the wire was so nice. It's such a lovely, flexible wire. But I guess for a soldering iron, you need that. I really appreciate how flexible this is because this wires like this can be very stiff sometimes. So yeah, I appreciate that. There we go. We need a USB plug. That's the only thing I don't have. Be nice to test this though. Such a lovely small little iron. That. So cute. And I love the grip. It really reminds me of the pens we used to have in school. Have you ever drunken cider? Yeah, I'm a usual cider drinker. Like if I go to a pub, it would always be either Guinness or cider. I don't drink beer. And I'm not a particular wine drinker, but like, how should I say it? If, that's why it's coming off. If people are drinking wine at dinner, like buying a bottle, I'll drink a bottle. There is a bit of a weird issue here. Ah, yeah, it's much stronger this way. Ah, never mind. I can just close it myself. Okay. Sorry, I was playing around. To the headset users, are any of you hearing the FTL music? Let me know. I want to make sure you do have a very subtle FTL music in the background. If not, it's okay. All right. Gonna click in here and we're going to get all the bits for the fan and light now. Okay, cool. So we're going to need magnets. Perfect. I'm going to need screws. My bag of screws. Bag here. Okay, bag of screws. Yep. We need a yellow little thing. Very scientific. Found the yellow little thing. Woo! 169. Damn. We need a white fluffy thingy-mabobby. We need a diffuser. What the hell is a diffuser? Oh! Ask and it shall be answered. Then we need a lowercase. There we go. Found the lowercase. Then we need the base. think I found it. There we go. We have the base. I'm all about that base, What else do I need? I need H is the battery. Ah, this is this guy. Wait. Sure. He's connected to something. This is like proper clipped on, you know? Okay, it comes pre-clipped. Fair enough. Grab that. Then we need the filter. I think this is the filter. Ooh. Was this carbon mesh? Oh, this feels so fascinating. Oh, this is lovely texture. So it feels like obviously it feels like a sponge, right? Let me get it to focus maybe. Obviously it feels like a sponge, but it's like, I can't quite describe the texture. It's a firmer, porouser, softer sponge. It is activated carbon filter. Usually they are conductors. So we use these guys. This looks very, oh my God, this is what I need. So this is it's not quite that spongy. It is spongy. It is a spongy texture. But it's like, imagine grabbing a sponge, but like a bristlier one, like a harsher one by strength, but softer in texture. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. Is that RAM? No. Yes, it's resistance. Really, really cool. Sorry, got distracted. Let's get all the other parts. We're going to need a fan grill. The fan grill. We're going to need the front case. I think this is the front case. There we go. We're going to need the back case. I think this is the back case. And M is the fan. Oh, that might be already in the way it needs to be, but we'll see. We'll take it out just in case. Oh, I thought you meant random access memory. Fair enough. I did not realize Rogue Jelly. My bad. The only thing missing from the kit appears to be a magnifying glass, although it does say it includes a smart... Oh, a magnifying glass would have been nice, though. That's something... I mean, that's something we can build. If we buy a magnifying glass and then we 3D design and build a little holder for it, why not? No? Alright, let's get building. Step 1. Grab the case and stick the magnet in. We're good at this job already. We know the drill. Oh, where'd it go? Hard to stick it in here because bastard, what the hell? Sorry. There's gonna be a lot of swearing, I feel like, on this stream. Maybe I should increase the profanity warning on the stream. Oh my god, bitch! Stop it! I don't think it's actually that tight. Not that snug. That's the problem, I think. Yeah, I think there might be a 3D printed issue. This is not as snug as might be meant to be. Like I can feel it go in. It's very, very mild. Hi, Mord. Welcome in. Okay, at least it doesn't fall out. But it will come out if there's anything magnetic on the other side. Chat, do we use glue? Do we use a little bit of super glue here? Because there's just a fault in the 3D print here, unfortunately. Yeah, I think a little drop of super glue wouldn't be a bad idea. Hi, Drew, by the way. Hi, Tone. Welcome in, welcome in. When putting it on the metal, it will glue it. True, but what I'm worried about, Rolf, is like, because there'll be so many metallic parts moving on this kit, is that if we, like, the screwdriver just passes by accidentally, it'll pop out. That's what I'm worried about. And that'll be so annoying sitting there fixing it every time. But you're right. Once it's up there, it will glue to the board. You're absolutely right. It will glue here. But what I'm worried about is when it's hanging like this and then I bring something metallic across it accidentally, and then it pops out. Because in this case, I believe a battery is going in there. So we want, just in case, we'll be a little bit safe. Although, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe you're right. Maybe I don't need to worry about it, but... Motherfucker. Yeah. My thingy is stuck. My glue is, the lid. It will be glue everywhere. Ugh. I'm just gonna look where it goes. Because maybe if it sticks, it's fine. Actually, I don't even see where it's going. Glue it anyway. Okay, I might need to get a new super glue. Dead. What? It's always better to over prepare the battery. Yeah, I think the battery is going to be directly above it. You're right. But I think as well. Oh. What do I do not care for? Oh, give me a DuPont wire. Yes. Here's that with a DuPont wire. It's okay, Rolf. We actually don't mind the magnet getting stuck. Or sorry, the magnet being on the wrong orientation. Like mentioned before, it just means that it won't be as strong as it could be. But that's okay. There. Just putting a tiny bit anyway. Yeah, caps usually have a thing to pierce it, but this one doesn't. It's really weird. I got these little glues, I think, in Lidl. Don't have that piercing thing. Okay. Nice, that worked. That's true. Now that I put a little bit of super glue in there, if I'm wrong, we're fucked. Oh my god, I almost pulled it out. Trying to put just the tiniest, tiniest dab. Oh, this was actually a proper hold. Nice. Okay. What we'll do is we'll only put glue if it doesn't stick. How's that sound? There we go. That sticks. Okay, that one sticks. Okay, so some of them are fine. Some of them don't need glue. Nice. Okay, so it was just 3 of them that were quite loose, but the rest were great. So good stuff, team. Good stuff. Oh, shit. Sorry, chat. I can't see you right now. Don't be naughty. Right. Okay, step 1 done. Step 2, place... Fuck me, that scared the shit out of me. Sorry. Step 2... Place the battery into the lower case. With the battery's power cable sticking out of the case. This. Okay. Hope the orientation doesn't matter too much. Step 3. Attach... Oh, okay. We're moving away. Attach the fan grill to the front of the fan. So we have this guy here. Then we have the wires here. Wires should be sticking out away from the opening this way. Okay. Oh no. Instructions unclear. Tofu confused. This way. Put the guys in here. And put this guy here. Oh. Here's somewhere. So it goes down like this through the knobs. In the knobs? I think so. And then you put this guy on the inside like this. Ugh! This is harder than I thought it would be. I can do this, team. I can do anything I put my mind to. I will not be defeated. Okay. Where's the connection? See? Yeah, like it falls out too easily. Okay, attach the fan grill to fit the buttons into the large back case, making sure both buttons stick out with our hose. Slide M fan with the... Okay, okay. So these are buttons, I think. Pushing all my buttons, babe, but you keep fronting. Say what you gon' do to me, but I think... Sorry, stop talking. I think it's meant to be loose, because I think they're buttons. And then we're going to put something in there. I'm guessing the Arduino goes in there. That's the plan. Come on, little guy. Come on, little guy, get in there. Son of don't think this is meant to be this challenging. Oh my god, the way it shot in the air. Oh, lads, I'm sweating. I don't think it's the heat wave. I think it's just me being mentally challenged here. My brain is actually functioning. Let's go. Oh my god. Tofu, what the hell is wrong? Oh. Okay, nice. Okay, that part's done. Let's go. Oh. Sweating, lads. What a workout. Okay, attach this bottom part. Wires are sticking. I can do this. Outside. Then we grab the screwdrivers. And we shove in the screwdrivers. So there's screws. Okay, screwdriver is a strong word. I think I'm using the correct terminologies. But... oh, where's my other screw? Here's one. I need the pointy one, I think. The small pointy one. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not magnetic. Motion my buttons. Wait, if this is operating on a battery with like this connection and all, how do we replace the battery? A rechargeable battery? Because I'm not very good at changing batteries, chat. Oh, for fuck's sakes, the button fell out again. Damn it. No! No! Got it. It's gotta be... yeah, it feels very permanent in there, so... I would hope it's a rechargeable battery. There we go. Fuck's sakes, lads. That's what the PCB circuit is for. It's a battery charger. Oh, is it? I thought it was to control the light and fan rating or something. Ah. Cool. That's pretty cool. Motherfucker, I swear to God. Sorry. I'm sorry for swearing. Oh, she done a bad word. Don't regret a good swear. Is that a rule of thumb? Okay. Feels pretty good. Go. That in here. Right. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay, next part. Step 5. Connect the battery to the other cable of the this PCB. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, these guys are so tiny. They're so cute, but also such difficulty to work with. How do you guys work with this? Like, I have small hands, and I struggle to work with this kind of tech. How do you all work with this? With these tiny, tiny little cables and tiny, tiny little plugs? No, this isn't a tricorder. This is a soldering kit that I was gifted, but you have to build it. Pretty cool. It the right way. If I put I'm gonna assume I went the using magic. Oh my days. I food here. There we go. Whew. Nice. Put this in. Connect the battery cable and the fan cable to the port. Rotate the connectors if needed to fit properly. Insert the PCB into its slot. Where's its slot? Oh fuck! I fell again. Guessing this is its slot. Oh, solder up. This. I can do this. I can follow instructions. Got this, team. I'm unstoppable. I'm a tofu? I did it. I did it. Nice. Cool. Note, the LEDs may briefly turn on when pressing the PCB into place. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I feel the click. That's cool. Click works. The question is, however, though, my PCBs did not briefly turn on. Hope that's okay. Ah, that's where the LEDs are. I see. That makes sense now. I was confused where the LEDs were. This guy is the LED. Okay, next step. We grab the filter. This guy is. Yes. Cool. Okay. Nice. Right, and that's how we kind of firm it down a bit. Cool. What is the fan cooling? It's not cooling, it's extracting the fumes. So this is going to be kind of like a fume extractor. Going to catch the bad stuff for us, you know? Yeah. steady. Always do your diagonals first. Get some nails here. God. I love how when I opened the box, it said that to build this will take roughly an hour. And it's the same with the 3D printer. When I got Creality's 3D printer, it said it's ready to go in 5 minutes of setup. And it took me an hour and a half to set it up. So this guy, we're already past the hour mark, I'll just like to highlight. But what they didn't realize is the tofu setting. Time for a cold beer. Might stick this guy in just to get some good. I wonder what this is. PLA. I'm guessing it's not PLA. Maybe it's PTG or even ABS or something. Just because it's like heat components and stuff. Hi, Baron, the Regal Beagle. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What did you guys get up to?
Still only counts as one.
That still only counts as one. Hi again. I have a face, I promise. We're busy building a soldering station. It's really, really cool. Yeah. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. You guys don't know me? I'm Tiny Toxic Tofu. I stream some stuff in science and technology. I teach physics. I build electronics. Right now, here. Doing something else. Oh, I like this ghost hider. PTGCF. Okay. Oh, they have a little symbol even here for light bulb and for fan. So which one is going to be on button or reading the philosophy of physics paper. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. Sounds like a great Sunday afternoon with a bit of beer. Bitte butter beer. The fan's battery may be discharged upon arrival. Charge it as soon as possible to ensure proper orientation. Fan and light is now assembled. Okay, I guess I'll charge this up and we'll see how it works. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go charge it up. This is going to be the holder for it. So in case you're interested in how it works, we put it in like this, in this little module holder. There we go. I'm going to bring the camera around over here. So, here we go. You stick it like this. And you can move the fan or the light according to where you need it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Raid and dash, raid and run. Thank you so much for sending your friends over here. Okay, I might just quickly go charge this. I'll be right back. It's too early for a break, but I'll just run 30 seconds of ads. I'll be right back. Come back. We will continue next. news is I did a quick test of it and it works. Both the LED and the fan work. Is the soundtrack from FTL? It absolutely is. Good ear, good ear. What's up? Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. All right, module 3, 3 out of 12 chat. Will Tofu actually finish her modules is the question. Next module. Oh, let me. Camera's kind of and drunk a bit there. Is a helping hand. That's cool, I guess. It's 4. So we need magnets. Okay. We need springs. We're gonna have springs now. Ooh, I hear some boy racers out there. We actually have a problem with boy racers around here. I know the guards are trying to catch them and all. Next thing we need is thingy-ma-bob. I don't have a thingy-ma-bob. The guards. So we don't have police in Ireland. They're called the Garda, Gardaí. And yeah, so that's so in English it would be guards. So we call them guards. They're very unique in Ireland. They don't carry weapons, for example. Our generic police, as most police, don't carry guns. It's one of the important aspects of when Ireland gained independence. I'm kind of making the story a bit simple, but because of the violence from the British rule, they decided that the controlling police should not be allowed to carry weapons. So they can't abuse people with. That's the idea. I don't know if they do, Flaming Hot Potato Peeler. Don't quote me that they don't, but they might. They might. Alright, I'm looking for a component. Oh. Might be smaller than I realize, actually. That might be a problem. Actually, small. Ah, I see. There we go. Okay. We're looking. Hi, Layla. Welcome in. We are building a soldering station. Really cool, customizable soldering station. Also, I love your t-shirt. I know, it's so good. I love all the t-shirts I get, Layla, and you can get them in different colors. And I love black. Black almost suits all the t-shirts, but I have way too much black. So because of that, I was like, oh, let me just get some colored stuff. So this is one of the ones I risked getting in yellow. Very good though. Yeah, I've just too... I need colors. I absolutely need. I love soldering fumes. Okay, so find out what happens now. Everything here. Step 1. Magnets again. Oh, we're so good at magnets now. We're professionals. Hey, fellow soldier sniffer. Hi, Chocofee battery. For legal reasons, I have to say don't sniff your batteries. But also, you're all adults. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Oh, you mother... Romeo and Juliet love there. Not detach. We would get annoyed at me wearing this t-shirt though. You worked in Deep Mind? That's really cool. Do you, well, you say past tense. I'm assuming you don't work there anymore? What are you, the battery police? Important. Ensure both magnets face the same direction. Since the magnets are close together in this module, the same orientation is especially important for strong magnetic grip. Okay, so this is part 1 done. Then we grab this. Getting a long screwdriver. Put in. Put a rubber. So. Weird, but doing. I lost my... Cat, do you see this anywhere? Oh, found it. It's by my beer. According to Wikipedia, Irish Garda have extendable batons. Pepper spray. Ah, I didn't know they have pepper spray. Because in Ireland, I don't know if you guys know, we're not allowed self-defense weapons. So women are not allowed to carry pepper spray. It's illegal. I don't agree with that law personally, but that's just my... It's very hard to get self-defense laws here as well. Murder is murder. What? Yeah. Yep, you cannot carry any self-defense weapons. Do you know those little, not knuckle punching stuff, but you know those, on your keys, you can have them. So like, let's say you're a woman walking in the dark and a guy's following you. You have your keys and your phone on you, because that's usually what everyone has. It's a thing, it's not brass knuckles, but it's just like a little thing to defend yourself with. You hook your key ring through your finger, and so if he turns around and attacks you, you quickly punch or something and run away bravely. Yeah. I'm not a big fan. Especially since, like, so many people have, like, can hold guns legally, can hold a knife legally, can hold a sword legally, as long as they have, like, the what's it called? They go through proper paperwork and stuff. But having a little keyring for self-defense is illegal. I don't know, for me, I understand the arguments against it before anyone comes at me, but tofu. But even with those, I'm not a big fan person. Most of Europe has various city laws on. I've heard of those, yeah. Oh, we need to put a magnet in here as well. That's cool. Oh, don't over-tighten the screws, he said. Oops. So this is an interesting way to put a magnet, but we'll do our best. Here. But you have a crossbow, because this is just the sort of sport equipment. Ah! Thank you, Layla, for pointing that out. A metal ballpoint pen can be writing. Thank you, Tadio. Very handy information. Oh, I need to put in the screw first. Oh, definitely no tasers. Absolutely no No tasers allowed for sure. Pepper spray is illegal in the UK too, yeah. A lot of self-defense is not allowed. Okay, I've pierced this through. Next step. Get this. We slinky it through here. Cool. Oh no, it's not slinking. It won't go in. Oh. Oh, because I have it upside down. Oh, shit. Did I do this wrong? No, I didn't. Oh, it's meant to go all the way through. There we go. Now I get it. Can be decorative. Oh, I see unstable DS. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I think it's actually meant to be the other way. Be able to fit the screwdrivers in. And I think I need to do this 4 times. So these are for the helping hands. Do I use smalls? Yeah, I do. Smalls. Yeah, cams are the only way, really, to do self-defense here. Or not even self-defense, but yeah. You could always use deodorant instead of pepper spray. True, true. It could buy you time. Yeah. Get off scot-free. Yeah, I guess the scary part, Harry, is that there have been horror stories of occasional things in court of a person going to jail of defending their house from a robbery or an attack, and the person defending gets in trouble. I guess maybe that's why it makes the headline news, to be fair, but just hear them all over UK and Ireland. Kind of difficult to run if you live in an apartment. I know, with the one single doorway out and one single staircase. You're right. Okay, so we build one of these guys. This is a helping hand, supposedly. So what we're going to do... look at that! Cool! Okay. So we just need to build a few more of these. I have 3 parts of these, but only 2 of these. Don't worry, I found another one. Then I need one more of this. Do I have another one here? Here you go. Nice. That looks handy. Yeah, it does. I'm excited for this. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Although, like, we say our self-defense laws are silly sometimes, and whatchamacallit. And that sometimes the person who's doing the self-defense gets in more trouble than the person attacking. I will say, I also remember that funny court case. I say funny just because of the outcome. Do you remember in America, this was years ago. Maybe this is a popular enough incident and it happened more than once. Where a robber robbed a house but tripped on the premise and became disabled in some way, sued the owner and got money. Actually won the court case because they hurt themselves on their premise. Now, I don't know if that was not true, but I remember this being a huge viral story back in the day. I'm happy for someone to jump in and correct me on the details. It was eons ago, but that's also the other extreme aspect of that world. Oh shit. Magnets are so strong, especially when they're stacked up against each other. Anyway, if someone assaults you on the street. There was a case recently, about 2 weeks ago. Oh, I wonder if it's AI though. I have to be careful when I see these things. The thing that I saw about it was a guy attempted to assault a woman, but she was a martial artist, I think. And she like roundhouse kicked him in the face in self-defense. But I think she got sued in the end by the assaulter. That was probably in California. They have some crazy home defense laws, water laws. Oh, I see. Hi, Berries. Welcome in. But yeah, I heard that story before in the past as well. So there are like some crazy other extreme laws out there as well. Okay, so we placed all the magnets. The whole US just... I mean, yeah, there are really weird laws. I think the problem... Well, not the problem. But I think the issue is that sometimes there's a nuanced case. Where even though it's obvious by the law that someone was bad, in reality they weren't bad. They were doing something good. And so the court then rules in the favor of the good person, and they set a premise. And then another case or two happens, and they abuse that premise. So what's the term I'm looking for? They set precedent? There we go. So once you set precedent to something, it ends up being easily abused in future. So I think that might be the issue for some of the crazier stuff that goes on. It happens with good intent originally, but then gets abused. Hi, Layla. Those stories are wild. Of course, later, just be mindful that I could be spouting nonsense. These are just stories that I heard back in my day. I have no proof. Look up those court cases again. But yeah, ultimately, lab rats, I want you to stay safe out there. It is a crazy world we live in. There's some real sick psychos out there. Yeah, I really hope you guys be careful. Yeah, I know what you mean by if it's true or not, like the Great Chipmunk Fire of 1989. What? What did you just say? The Great Chipmunk Fire? I'm gonna need a little bit more context there, my good friend. Soldering iron could be a hella good weapon. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll keep it handy, chat. I'll keep it by my bedside. Even if I wanted to, I doubt there's a chance in hell I'd get US at the moment. Anti-Cheeto? What's Cheeto? Like the Cheetos? Like the crisps? The Great Chipmunk Fire of 79 isn't a real historical event. Hilarious. Actual tall tale from 1996. Oh, okay. I haven't heard about that. Oh, the president. Oh, I never knew that that's what he was referred to as. News to me. Yeah, I know people who are going to the States, you know, visiting, doing a tour, whatever, and like they send gifts to each other of presidents or of that president and certain like funny references. But they were like, no, you can't do that. Like, we'll be stopped at the border. Don't post anything. Literally because they want to just go and have a calm, nice holiday. Isn't that insane? Mad. Okay, anything orange usually. Okay, fair enough. I didn't realize, but it is reference to Cheeto, the puffball, cheesy, lovely, crispy potato things. I love Cheeto. They're not very popular in Ireland, but they're really popular in like Russian stores. Rat what? I haven't heard of that at all. Jesus. Lol. We're doing pretty good. So these helping hands is actually, once we do all four, we're done. They just kind of hang about and they're just in place to hold stuff in case we need to. So this is how they hold stuff. You put a wire in there. They'll hold on to it. You build 4 of them. Place them where you need to. Oh, I'm bursting to pee. But I don't want to pee. I want to finish this before I pee, so I'm going to hold in my pee. Nathan told me something funny. There's a statistic done before. Someone did a statistical analysis on this chat. Hold your breath for this one. Apparently, if you need to pee, if you're bursting to pee, you make better life decisions when you need to pee. Have you heard about this? I'm not saying go and test this, but apparently there was some experiments done. Is this a new statistic? I don't know. I don't know where he heard that, but yeah. I have never made a singular better decision when I'm under bladder base. Imagine like being bursting to pee. You're at a meeting with all these world leaders. Like, fuck it, just press the red button. I need to go. So never propose on an empty bladder. Well, I suppose the question is yeah, with proposals and marriage, in my mind anyway, it's a weird thing to not know whether or not you want to do it. Kind of very black and white. It's the same with like, do you know in movies, in wedding movies, they like, they walk up the aisle, they're about to say I do, and then the bride says, no, I don't want to marry you. And they run away down the aisle and whatnot. Which is weird. that anyone would ever actually do that. But, alas, it has happened. No, I'd even make more terrible decisions at the moment I've made under an empty bladder. Hi, Ethan. Welcome in, welcome in. When I worked field service for Siemens, I had a solder. I used beeswax as my helping hands. Wait, really? Also, Siemens is class. That sounds like an amazing place to work. I did a lot of research on their wind turbines for years as part of my PhD because their wind turbines are the most popular brand that we use in Ireland and their most popular design. I did a lot of research on them. Oh, lads, I'm sweating buckets. Whew. It's getting hot in here. Where are my springs? Oh, there they are. Angiography, mostly cath labs, but yes, beeswax is all. That is really, really cool. Well, welcome in, welcome in. That's really awesome. Honored for you to have found our techie stream. We're just building a bit of a soldering station at the moment. So these are little helping hands. The third out of the fourth I've finished. And we'll finish the fourth one and I'll finally pee. I'll finally pee. Yeah, it's a really cool shirt. I decided not to get a black t-shirt because I have too many black t-shirts, like too many. My wardrobe is like just 90% black, 5% white, and 5% everything else. I'm trying to be more colorful. Precious. There he is. Thank you so much for the follow and the prime. Back to back. Let's go. Thank you so much. All financial support on this channel will be used to go back into Tofu's laboratory, feeding Bambi extra treats. I even bought her blueberries. All right. Almost done, team. We're almost there. Right, colorful on the black. On your black t-shirts. Oh my god. Ah, you're co-working. Nice. I think most people, when I do the science and technology, I feel like, are co-working. What do you think, chat? Is anyone else co-working, doing some programming, some soldering, some gadget stuff as well alongside me? That's usually when I watch streams. I watch a stream, like, usually doing a gadget gizmo thing. I'm doing house chores, I'm afraid. Psh. Gaming, but close enough. Black does emit heat better in terms of radiation, but I think we need to take other stuff into consideration when it comes to clothes and the heat. Your body to the jumper, for example, conduction, the wind via convection. There may be other things to take into consideration. In fact, radiation is known for being one of the least affecting ones. Oh, you're building an extractor fan. Cool. I'm building a robot called Richie from Hugging Face. Oh, I don't know that one. Daniel, thank you so much for your prime. You're very, very kind. Got a double prime. Oh, no, don't do a hype train now. Guys, I really need to pee. I'm almost done. No. We can do a hype train later. Oh, shit. There's a reason desert nomads wear black. Yeah, so a lot of people talk about wearing white, and it's true. I have a YouTube video on the Leslie Cube, and I show that a black matte surface is the most is the highest emissivity value. But I also point out that try to point out that sometimes radiation isn't the thing that we need to consider the most cases. I'm usually doing some programming in the background. Nice. Busy, 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 busy lab rats. Oh shit, did I have a magnet in there? I do. Thank God. Got a magnet. But right now, taking a break and watching the stream. Well, I'm glad to be your entertainment while you take a break. Taking a break is good. I wonder why there's a magnet on this. I suppose you can do it this way or this way. I guess that's why. Hello from the other side. I'm almost done. We're almost at the finishing line. Whoa! We're halfway. Come on, get out of here. No. Take my hand and we'll make it us. Oh shit. Okay, and the last bit, put in one more. Whoa, chicken on a bed. What's that about, Max? Welcome in. Hi, Samo. I am back. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Welcome back. Oh, lads, I'm cooking in here. It's roasting. In here. Also, this is such a joke. I've only built 3 out of 12 modules. Ah, I see, Daniel. Well, welcome in. We haven't played Elite Dangerous in a long time. I'm playing Mass Effect 2 at the moment, and obviously, by what you can see right now, we also mostly what we do on the stream is we techie things, physics, or we design electronic circuits. We 3D print. In this case, I'm building cool soldering kit on stream. All right, our helping hands are done. Pretty cool. I really like it. And you can do it this way. So just to show you an example, let's say we grab a wire like this and we want to solder it. So you go like this, then maybe I can clip it on my board. Like, God, my fucking camera is roasting. Clip it on here like this maybe. Just to make it easier, and then you solder it right here. Pretty cool. Positron emission tomography. Not my field of expertise. Oh shit, sorry, I hit the mic there. Alright, chat. I'm sweating buckets. I am gonna pee. And when we come back, our next one is the cable spool. Nice. We're going to make a spool for the cable. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Is that a PET scan? Because I think I use that as an example of antimatter. Antimatter applications, because when we talk about antimatter, people have this illusion of like this is like a sci-fi thing and we haven't harnessed it, but a positron is the evil twin of the electron, and we do already use it for PET scans. Yes, it is perfect. I helped install the that is amazing. Previous, you sound like you have an amazing life. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee. Excuse me. And when we come back, we will go on to our next. I'm hoping these get faster and easier, because otherwise we won't be done. Like, there's so much left to do. I can't believe it. In a bit.
Overlapping, and it needs some time to sort out the magnetic field that is there. So initially, when you turn on your circuit, you turn on your current, the coil panics and it needs to stop the current from flowing for the first few seconds because it needs to sort out its magnetic field. As more time passes, more current is allowed to pass through. This is a typical behavior of an inductor in a DC circuit. I was always told never to personify anything in physics, but if your mind works in this way, perhaps this explanation works best. The energy that is stored in the coil is half times the inductance times the current to be squared. And if you want to measure the inductance of your inductor or calculate it, here's a general equation for it. L is equal to n squared mu A over L. A is the cross-sectional area. In the example of my pen earlier, it will be the cross-sectional area here, or if we slice it down the middle, assuming that it's all the same, it will be the shape of the circle that we see in there, pi r squared. L is the length of the coil. N is the number of times we wrap the wire around this pen. And finally, mu is the permeability. It is the ability of an electromagnetic field to be established. And it ultimately depends on what your inner core is made up of. Here I've demonstrated a very simple mathematical problem. We are given the number of times the wire is wrapped around. We know that the area is pi r squared, so we need to extract the radius. The permeability is given, and so is the length. The unit for inductance is Henry, and usually we won't be using that unit very often because that is a very large value. Usually inductors are very, very small, to the range of millihenries. Before I get to the official definitions of inductance, I want to cover the definition of two laws, Faraday's law and Lenz's law. Faraday's law states that the amount of voltage induced in a coil is directly proportional to the rate of change of the magnetic field with respect to the coil. That d phi dt is the rate of change of the magnetic field. That is magnetic flux. The constant that changes this from directly proportional to an equation is the number of coils. Lenz's law states that as the current through a coil changes, an induced voltage is created because of the changing electromagnetic field. And the polarity of the induced voltage is such that it always opposes the change in current. I had already mentioned or hinted this a while ago. What this means that the polarity of the inductor, as in where the positive and negative potential on either side of the inductor is, will literally switch to oppose the flow of current. So for the first few moments in time when you switch the DC circuit on, the polarity of the inductor will literally switch in the opposite direction. This is very, very useful in AC circuits. So finally, looking at the definition, inductance is the measure of a coil's ability to establish an induced voltage as a result of change in its current, and the induced voltage is in the direction to oppose the change in current. It's a bit of combination of Faraday's and Lenz's law. Putting these guys together allows us to express the equation V induced, the voltage induced, is equal to L, the inductance, times di dt, which is the rate of living on a prayer.
We're not living on. Where's your bitch? Best thing in my life. Oh no! You're shedding. Poof everywhere. Ugh, worth it. It was worth it. Was it worth it, Buns? The best bun. Yes, you were. Okay. Her ears aren't too hot. She's not too hot at the moment. Hi. Welcome. The trade is, if she puts up with me kissing and smothering her to pieces, she does get a treat. But I've kind of Pavloved her a bit. So anytime I pick her up and put her down now, she like turns around and thumps, and she's like waiting there, like, you know, she's kind of leaning in, like, where's my treat? And she'll thump me, like, she'll actually give me attitude if I don't give her a treat every single time I pick her up now. So yeah, I've accidentally Pavloved her for that. Hi, PC Board, welcome in, welcome in. Ontario, Canada, real cool. She hasn't had banana in a while. The problem with banana is that she can only have a little bite. She's tiny, you know, there's a lot of sugar in banana. So the problem is I have to eat the banana. So only when I'm in the mood. The fruit that she always gets is blueberries, though. We bought a bunch of blueberries. She loves blueberries. Be fine on that. What's on Knuckle Duster? Alright, I'm gonna bring you down again. You. This building stream? Oh, brother. I can't believe it. I'm just kind of laughing because we're on 4 out of 12 modules. 4 out of 12, chat. That's what's happening right now. I'm hoping the more we do this, the faster. Like, I feel like already half the parts are wasted, you know? We are going through the pieces. So we need this, this, and... Oh, that's the cable. Ooh. Get the cable, because I connected it to the wand. Oh, is that like a... Brace knuckles? No. Brass knuckles? Is that the same thing? What you building? This is a soldering station sent to me by SOLDR. So remove the letter E from the word solder, and that's the company name. They sent me this really cool make-it-yourself kit. And it has all the gizmos and gadgets of a soldering station. So we're just building it bit by bit together on stream. Because why not? Why not? Oh shit, sorry. Broke everything. Everything's collapsed. Figure out something here. How did you learn to solder? So my first soldering project was my bunny. When I was about 7 or 8 years old, 7 years old on my birthday, I got my first bunny. His name was Thumper. As you can see, the universe aligned, and I got my Bambi now when I became an adult. But I would sneak Thumper inside the house because he was an outdoor bunny, and by all modern standards, he did not have a big enough cage. He shouldn't have been living outside, but that's another story for another day. Anyways, I would sneak Thumper inside the house. And Thumper, like most rabbits, chewed fucking wires in the house. And my dad threatened me. He said if he had to solder one more wire again, he threatened to take Thumper away from me. So, I was a 7-year-old child. I brought Thumper in. Thumper chewed wires. And I was so upset and so sad about the idea of Thumper being taken away from me. I had watched before in the past Dad soldering wires before, laptop chargers and so on. So I snuck into his garage one day and I soldered my first thing together without any concept of how to do it, how it worked, or how it operated. Later in life then, during my PhD, I had to build a lot of things as well. And when I was building things, I needed to solder those. How I build it. I had no official training. I don't even know if people do have official training. But yeah. There we go. That's the story. Next bunny will be named Flower. So how do I pull this? Itch. Do I just wrap it around? I don't think so. I don't. Do any of you know how to wrap a wire around? Oh. I think you put these two guys in this nook here. They do look like turrets, don't they? I agree. Did you ever tell your dad? No, although I would love to tell him that story now. Obviously, as an adult, well, I don't know what your relationship is like with your parents, but with my parents, I've admitted to the illegalities I committed while I was a child, what I got away with. It's funny to tell them now, you know? What are they going to do, ground you? Actually, that sounds like a terrible... Yeah, anyways. Yeah, you should. I should. I agree. But this is actually so hard. Spool. My days. Oh, my days. Not very good at this, chat. Ugh. Okay, I'm holding on to it. What do I do with this now? So I grab those, yeah. Oh. My hand is getting tired. Should have thought this through. Have regrets. Oh. Regrets. Shit. Ah! It's all falling apart. I hate myself. Okay, let's try this again. Let's put this in here. Hi, Logitech gal. Okay, there we go. A little ridge in there to make it slide in. Okay, so we have this part done. Okay, so we'll do this again. We'll spool it one more time. And then we quickly hook it on. Ow! I'm okay. I'm okay. No, I don't use ESPSs. Nothing's stopping me from it. I just have been kind of stuck on Arduinos and they're great and I've never needed to. But absolutely nothing stopping me from trying. Sorry. Oh. Not be defeated. These wires will not best me. I will conquer all. I will be the greatest of them all. Got this? I got this? Ooh. Oh, for fuck's sakes, how'd you get in there? Mind like that. Pull you out. Oh, I switched their legs accidentally. Okay. Oh, cool! It works! Ah! I have a superpower! Look at that! Woohoo! That's pretty cool. Look at that, and it sticks! Oh, it doesn't stick here. Oh, it does stick. Pretty neat. Ah, is that what that is for? This is to lock the grid. Ah, I see. Some parts here that are kind of sticking out awkwardly. I just want to fix it real quick. Let's take all this parts out. Okay, all of you, out. There we go. I'm kind of concerned about, well, not concerned, but how's it meant to stay firm? Is that a stand? Yes. So it's a whole metal board for all the magnets to stick. Now this sticks quite well, this grid part. What I'm concerned about is this part. So if you look at this like stand here, it's just a tiny bit flimsy sometimes, as you can see. And it's because this grid is slightly elevated than the rest of the part. But it's fine, it's fine. It's just a small thing. Yeah, you need to find the angle. Maybe there's a better way of doing it. Oh my god, I just chugged the cider. I thought I had only a tiny sip left. Turns out I had a lot. Okay, I'm fine. Sorry, that was an unexpected chug. I'm just going to increase the fan a little bit more. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Oh, I accidentally didn't watch the tutorial. I did this all without the tutorial. Pretty awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lab rats and labradoodles and everything in between. We have now done the pen and pen holder, the fan and the light, the helping hands and the cable spool. We are officially 1/3 of the way done. There should be a stand that you can open around the standing part. Oh. Can you show me that website? I mean, obviously it's the same website I'm looking at, but that specific video. Yellow squares frame. Ah, there. Oh, like this. Oh, much better. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Much better. Okay, so that's a bad position here. But if I do it this way, much better. Nice. Much firmer connection. Okay, it works. Woohoo! Cool. Awesome. Everything is awesome. Okay, so next part. We need 6 magnets. We need the holder. We need tweezers. I got those. And we need these. Tips. Oh, this is a tip holder. Take care of yourself, PC board repair. Thanks, Emily, for stopping by. Ooh, very for that. Those are our tips. And yeah, so we're basically, I think, designing a holder for it. First step first is we shove in the magnets, as always. What are you building? This is a customizable soldering station. It has like a whole kit to it. We're just building all the modules for it. This is by the company SOLDR, SOLDR. It is really, really cool, yeah. I also just really appreciate that all the parts are 3D printed. I don't know, there's something lovely about that aspect. Because they are not an indie company. I don't think that's the right term. That's a very gaming terminology. But I know that they started as a Kickstarter and everything. What happened to the self-bouncing robot? It self-bounces. Bob is right behind us. We just need to 3D design him a case. But I'm really behind on 3D designing because I need to design my tricorder case as well. Listen, I'm not artistic. I need to learn of a way of 3D printing. I'm not sure. If there was like a website where you could like draw in 3D and it kind of looks into it and makes the best something out of it. Can I recommend you a 3D printer? You can state it, but I'm not going to buy any 3D printer, Layla. I have too many of them. Too many 3D printers. By the way, you could get a magnetic webcam mount to fit on this. Ah, that's great. Yes, I do. Both of my 3D printers are multiple filaments. Okay. Oh, is that it? Oh, and the knife goes in here too. Cool. Okay. So, apparently, we get our tips. Jesus, these look like surgical operating tips. Well, we grab them, we put them in here. Oh, I see the problem. Need to tuck it in. Okay, then we get the tweezers and we place the tweezers. Which way? This. And like this. And the knife. There meant to be a way that it goes in. Ta-da! It's gone very quiet. Oh, sorry. Did you guys not hear all my muttering? Apologies. Can you hear me now? All good? But there we go. We have a little holder right here. Ta-da. We're flying through it. Oh, we have to build the wire stripper? Bruh. Damn. Okay, for this we need screws. We need a spring. I thought they gave me an extra spring, but no. Alas, they do not give extra springs. Every spring is accounted for. This part here. Magnets. This thingy-mabobby. Not this. Is this? No. Maybe this part? Yes. This part. And something else. Yeah, it was just when you were concentrating and no background music. Oh, right. Thanks for letting me know there's no background music, though. You're absolutely right, the background music stopped. Let's put on some Baldur's Gate 3 background music. Great for studying. This part here. Okay, I think I have all the parts except for the Sharpie tips. Oh, they're there. Can't believe we're even building the wire cutter. That's mad. Alright, so here we go. I think we need to be careful here. Step 1. Grab this guy. Okay. Oh no, grab this guy. And insert the 2 magnets in here. We're very professional at putting in magnets now. We are professionals. There we go. Shove that in. Ow! Fuck me, these magnets. Sorry. I swear a lot on these streams. I feel like construction stuff like this and programming is where my swearing really goes off the rails. Living up to my username. I'm a toxic tofu. Okay, next part we do is insert a blade. Insert one of the blades here. We put this, yeah, we the Sharpie start. Oh lads, I hope this doesn't feel like health and safety. It doesn't feel like we're adhering to health and safety here sometimes. Hi. Yes, please. Thank you. I got someone offering me a cocktail. Whoop, whoop. Chat, anyone else want a cocktail? Going once? Going twice? I'm just putting in the screwdriver to keep one of the crocodile clippers in there tight. Nice. Very good. Doesn't even feel that sharp. Hopefully I put the sharp part correctly in. Yes, please. A Manhattan if it's available. What's in a Manhattan? I actually don't know that one. Sorry, I've heard of a Manhattan, but I've never ordered it before. I will pass. I got my fresh beer. Ooh, nearby brewery. We love to shop local. Hope I have this orientation right. Kind of winging it. I'll take a dirty martini. I think I know what martinis are. I'll have a Virgin Bloody Mary. Do you want fucking tomato soup, Tarek, instead? How about some nice, lovely tomato soup? With a side of toast. Would you like a toast with that too? Honestly, though, I don't get the Bloody Mary drinkers. That one's weird for me, just because, like, all I can think about is eating soup. Tomato juice across the board, to be fair, is very confusing for me. Tomato soup and toast does sound very good. I mean, it does, but freaking roasting. You sure you want tomato soup and toast right now in this weather? I don't know. I don't know. Louise. I do enjoy tomato juice from time to time. I pretty much always have it in stock. Oh! But although most of it goes into cooking. Use tomato juice in cooking? Maybe grilled cheese sandwich with a Bloody Mary. Actually, for people who enjoy spice, do you guys enjoy spicy food during summer? Like, I feel like it's such a winter thing for sure. Bonjour. Here's chat. Instead, I have a limoncello. Oh, lovely. So all that talk of cocktails, I just get a limoncello instead. Spicy is okay. The existing that sucks in the summer. It's the existing that sucks in the summer. I see. That's a fair assessment. I should have taken that into consideration more. Oh, jeez. Have I done this right? Does look correct. This is a weird wire stripper. I wouldn't use this anyway, I guess. I have good wire strippers. And the video shows one design, but the schematic shows another. It seems like they had multiple designs for this. I just use juice instead for similar result. Okay, interesting. Well, that's decided. Next time we plan a tofu meetup, we're all going to Tarek's house. Tarek's cooking tomato based dishes for us using tomato juice. If you think about it, most spicy food does come from hot countries. That is true. That is true. Okay, so I have this wire stripper done, but this... doesn't work. Was like this. Okay. I don't trust this. Let me test this wire stripper. Hey everyone, hi DM. Okay, let's test this out. So you put a wire in here, you bite it, strip it. Okay, it strips. It strips. Stuck now. I can't get the thing out of there. But yeah, it does strip. I will say that. There's no magnets on it though. It's just a tool. Hi Dino Dax. Welcome in, welcome in. How was your stream? Okay, not bad. Now we're going to make the flush cutter holder. You were doing science and technology as well? It was good, thanks. It was my first one. Congratulations on your first stream! That is a huge win. Fucking congratulations. That's amazing. You know what? The first stream is always the hardest. It absolutely is the hardest. So well done. I hope it went well. I was looking at the history of rockets. Cool. How did it go? Do you have, if you could summarize your stream and what you learned or what you'd like to share, what did you learn about rockets? Oh, yikes. I fucked up. Chat, I regret. My tweezers are magnetic. I can't. They keep... Yes, got him. Got him. All good. Rockets explode? That is true! Rockets do explode. I had to block someone again on YouTube. Another conspiracy theorist. Oh my god. And it was stupid. It was... Everything was a conspiracy theory. No such thing as astronauts. No such thing as space. The Milky Way doesn't exist. And there was so... Like, I woke up in the middle of the night and there was like 7 new comments from this one guy alone. And he went through all my videos. It was insane. God damn it. And the irony of them using their mobile phone with GPS tracking location, using satellites to say that, oh, I don't know, there is a lot of irony there. I just had to quote Woody. That the USA and USSR stole most of their early technology from Nazi Germany. That's not that unknown, I think. I don't know if stole is the right word. Then they, NASA especially was famous for, what call it? Hiring ex-Nazi, what you call it? Scientists. Like they said that work for us and in exchange. Sir, the famous rocket scientist that basically made all the Apollo missions possible was was from that era as well. Ma'am, you need to stop reading the comment section. What's wrong with the comment section? What did I do for Zerp? Operation Paperclip. Oh, Van Braun, that's the one I'm thinking about. What's Operation Paperclip? You guys all mentioned it. Oh, shit. Oh, I get it now, Frizzerp. Don't read the YouTube comments. I get it now. Sorry, I'm a bit delayed. Avon Braun. Yes, yes, yes. That's the one. Oh, shit, guys. I got 2 magnets stuck together. Again. Ugh. Why do these magnets keep sticking to each other? Stop it. Stop it. Nobody loves you. Stop sticking to each other. Oh, cool. Okay, so then we put this guy in here. The other screwdriver. This guy in here. And ta-da! There we go. Pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Another little cute thing to hang up on my board. Oh my god, this is so adorable. I cannot even chat. I cannot even. Operation Paperclip is the US intelligence program that recruited Nazi scientists and engineers in the war. Okay. I also learned that we started other planets in the early 70s. Much earlier than I thought. What do you mean started on our planets? On a scale of 1 to even, I just can't. Why do I have such a big scratch mark here? Bambi! Oh, we have a flux syringe. We get to build a flux syringe. Okay, so we're going to need magnets. Oh, we get to use O-rings. Let's go. I love showing O-rings to my students. When I teach Introduction to Thermodynamics, thermal physics, it's one of the first things they learn, is thermal expansion, right? So if you heat something up, it expands. If you cool it, it contracts. And so I love to teach about the Apollo mission, Challenger, as to what happened with the O-ring. That when you put it through all the freezing and cooling heat, because it went under extreme temperatures several times, that the O-ring just collapsed. Because I feel like unless you've like built stuff, how would you know what an O-ring is? You know? They just say it, oh, the O-ring froze. But what is it actually? For me, I'm really knowledgeable in it because we build our batteries using them. So I had to work with them all the time. And you had to use APAs on wax on the ring to make it sticky and not let out any good goo. Hi Tris, welcome in, welcome in. Sometimes I think no one is really like you when you're on a holodeck. Once I have a place, all place. Anakin, I think I have heat stroke because I couldn't understand it. I'm so sorry. I'm really tired, I think. Ignore me, ignore me. I'm just being a tofu. Okay. And a little yellow thing. I found the little yellow thing. Look at us go. We're flying through the rest of the components. I think you just kind of need to get used to the procedure. And after a while, you know, you learn your parts. Oh, I get it now, Anakin. Sorry. It took me a while to understand what you wrote. Ah, Becker. Come on, get out of there. Right, nice. Good job. Next part is we put the O-rings here. Like when I close my browser, do you even actually exist? I mean, it could be, it doesn't even have to be through the internet. When you meet real people. How did you know that you met a real person today? Let's say you went grocery shopping and the cashier said, "Thank you, have a nice day." Did that really happen? Isn't it just a memory? Was it real? Was she real? So many questions. I don't usually get too caught up in thinking those things. I used to get up thinking about it a lot of love. Like this ideology and this thought that someone could love someone else. In this case, let's say me, right? Like, how is it possible that someone could love someone like me? Or like, someone perceives me and then chooses to love me. I think that was very interesting kind of thing to think about for a while. Haven't thought about those things in a while though. Insert the cylinder with sealing rings. Oh. I need to slide this in. Just slide this in. Are you gonna Sheldon us? No, 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 no. It's just you know, you think about these kind of things sometimes, right? Oh, I go all the way too much? And there we go, it's done. Soldering paste. Chat. This thing is to put paste in. You open it like this, you put paste in, and you squirt it out. What the hell is soldering paste? Is it flux? Is this something new I've never used before? If gemstones could speak. Okay, now we're going to look at the smartphone microscope. So I think this is just for your smartphone, but I like the idea. We'll still build it. You spread it over stencils for tiny SMD stuff. Is it kind of like flux motor? Is it not too dissimilar? Solder paste is preparation, powder, solder, and sticky paste, similar to... There's also possible... It's solder. Okay, I've never used something like that before. New to me, I guess. Okay, so we need this part, this part, this part. What else do I need? I feel like I'm missing a part here. Oh, no, I'm not. They're stuck together already. I see. Okay. Jeez, we're flying through this chat. We're almost done. Whoa! We're almost done. I'm gonna jinx it and fucking regret it. Put this in here. Oh, fuck me. There we go. Shove that in there. Yes. Nice. We have some large neodymium magnets at work, and they're so strong because of their size, right? That sometimes they literally shatter under the force of them hitting each other. In fact, that's how most of them are not usable right now. We bought a whole bunch of them. Why so many of them are not used right now is because of exactly that reason. They just shattered. So you take this, grab this thing. Okay, I don't know what this thing is, but I grab it and I put it in here. Yes. And what does that do? Did I do that right? Okay, I guess I did. And then you grab this mirror. Oh. Take the mirror. Not a mirror, it's a periscope. A periscope and a magnet? Let me see. Oh, fucking lenses. I hate them. Where's the focal? There we go. Oh, chat. I'm despicable. There we go. I'm so confused. It's a periscope as well. And a magnifying glass at the same time. Which way is up? Which way is down? Sorry. Where was I? Oh, yes. Shit, my lens fell again. Don't mind me, get chat. I'm fine. I'm fine. Life's been tough lately, but generally speaking, I'm okay. So we leave that there for now. We grab the... Excuse me, sorry, excuse me. Achoo, woo. Then we grab this with all the parts. Wait. Oy, oy, oy. I'm very confused. Okay, it slides like that. Okay. So I pull it out like this. You put your smartphone. Where's my smartphone? Like this. And then you can use it as a thingy. And you clip it on here on the edge. Like that. There we go. That's how you use the phone stand. Fascinating. How do I tuck it away, though? I feel like all this tech has nice places to... Oh. Somewhere like this. I'm so confused! And it's not that easy to confuse a tofu. That's a lie. But look. Now, how does this hold in place? So it's either like this or like this. I don't see a natural ridge anywhere there. Ugh! Saka patat! Why can't I figure this out? Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna... You just stay right there. Oh! Never mind. I think I just figured it out. There we go. Done. Done. I am done, chat. 101 ways to confuse a tofu. I feel like we could have gone without this. All right. Next part is the multimeter. So this is so cool. I think this is the most adorable multimeter ever. Look at this. Isn't she a cutie patootie? Oh shit. Motherfucker. The hell? There we go. A battery. That's nice that they left a battery. It's the cutest little multimeter in the world. It's so cute. That still only counts as one. So I think it actually comes with its own case, which is kind of cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the magnets in so it can stick as well. Thanks for the followers. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You guys are more than welcome here. If there's anyone new or lurking or just hanging out, we do science and technology streams here quite often. Sometimes I teach physics. Sometimes I teach electronics. Sometimes I learn electronics. Sometimes I learn stuff. And sometimes I do projects. We do a lot of those kind of shenanigans around here. So yes, you do have to be like a really nerdy cool person to be part of this club. Like, this is an elite club for nerdy cool people only. You gotta be nerdy. You need to enter here with your nerd card. And it's a pass-fail rate basis. Step 2. Install. Make sure the screwdriver matches the size of the battery. The screw hole can easily be damaged. Okay. That sounds right. Woohoo! Wait, nerdy and cool? What if we've been too socially isolated to know if we're cool or not? That's the thing, though. When we were nerds in school, we were lame. I wonder if that's changed nowadays with the kids these days. But generally speaking, we're uncool, right? But I'd like to think, and just my personal analysis of some of the popular bullies I used to go to school with, we ended up pretty good. That's just my personal observation. We ended up in a pretty good state. Chat, does this part go face down? Like this? Does the negative side go down? Do I go like this? Usually, yes. Perfect. Thank you.
That still only counts as one.
The larger diameter is up. Wait, really? Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Thanks for the follows. Back. Nice. All right. We did good, team. Turn it on. Oh, it's off. It's working! She's alive! And she beeps! Oh, I hate this knob. It's really hard to move it. Oh, it's an oscilloscope. It measures frequency and capacitance. This is a pretty range. Feck off. Oh, you can customize the range. Oh my goodness, that's class. Maybe I've been using... Is this normal? Because I feel like this is really advanced. Oh, I got this for free, Jobu, sorry. So it didn't set me back anything at all. Well, except for the taxes I have to pay on it. Ugh. Gotta love your taxes. But other than that, I got it pretty much for free. The company sent me this really wonderful gift and I thought I'd share it with everyone. Do I slide in, I wonder? Yeah, you're basically a simple meter, but does the job. Like, my multimeter, like, doesn't have a lot of these settings. Maybe. Like, even the ones at work aren't this good. Oh, okay. Ah, and then when you put it away, put it in here like this. Oh, it's uncommon. Oh, sorry. That's fine. Yeah. I wasn't referring to your comments. Sorry, I didn't see it. I wish I knew what this kit was called. This is called SOLDR. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Tarek, for sending the link there in the chat, if anyone's interested. Oh, there's a 20% sale on at the moment. That's awesome. Oh, me to make sure it's off, by the way. I want that battery to go. Just kind of hanging at the back, though. Is that normal? Okay, let's put this away. Make some space. There we go. I put my space up in the air sometime. We have our little multimeter module. Yeah, I suspect that's why it's completely sold out. Is it sold out? Oh my god, the original edition is sold out. And the DIY edition. The only one that's available is deluxe. No, it's all sold out. Holy smokes. They're all sold out. I mean, that's a great thing to be sold out, right? The next tool we have is our solder and our copper spoolie thing. No, it doesn't say on this one, but I'm going to assume it's tin. We don't really sell lead much at all in Ireland or in Europe, generally speaking. There's already like a lot of laws in place here that you can't. Yeah. So the fact that they sold me this means that it's not possible that it's lead, against the law. You're not allowed to sell lead stuff for like components aspect. You can only sell them for DIY. Although maybe they can bypass it on a technicality, I guess. But it's okay if it's lead because I have an extractor spool now. Ugh. There we go. Look at that, chat. We got it. And it sticks. Ta-da! I miss lead tin as well. It was very good. I started my work with lead when I first started soldering, so going backwards has been interesting to say the least. But look, 'tis the world we live in, chat. 'Tis the world we live in. What can men do against such reckless hate? We're almost done. This is the last module. Oh my god. We're doing a team. I still got the best part of lead tin. Yeah, no, look, sometimes you need to use it. Sometimes there's different issues like tin can't be used or copper can't be, like, there might be certain conditions. As long as you guys don't sell it, watch out for the law for sure. And like be in a aerated room and all that good stuff. Okay, so I have this. I put 2 magnets in there. Ah, you fecker. Stop! Nobody wants you. Just go in there. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Time to bring out the super glue. Oh, shit. Oh, that's way too much super glue. Oh, there's gonna be regrets. Okay, that's fine. I think it's fine. Oh, you... Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I'm so glad that you guys can't see this, because if you saw what I just did, you'd be like, Tofu, I'm unfollowing you and unsubscribing, and I'm never going to listen to a single shit you ever say again. And I wouldn't blame you. Oh yeah, you can still get it here as well in Ireland, Smokey. You're just not allowed to sell a soldered component with lead in it. So like you're still allowed to get lead solder, like from a DIY perspective. Hi, hello, yeah, Yasha. So what I'm doing is I'm building a customized soldering kit thing. Where did my magnet go? Super glue at the end of this. Oh my god, if I put that down, it's gonna get stuck in there. Given to me by a company called SOLDR. And yeah, they sell this really cool DIY soldering kit. Really great. There we go. Oh, we're halfway there. I put this in, I slide it in all the way. Oh yeah. Wow, that's bristly. That hurts. Very bristly and sharp. Okay. Oh! So the way this works is, so grab this, and let's say you're busy soldering, right? You're soldering, and then, oh, you need to clean the tip. You put it in here, and you rub it in here. Yeah, that's cool. You can hang it up there. You're all set! Oh my god! We've done it, team! Oh my god, we're finished! I built everything! Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we have the soldering pen. Let me kind of get the camera angle a little bit better here. We have the support. These guys are really cool. I'm really happy with this. This is actually a really cool, nifty thing. This is a wire stripper. I'm surprised it works. On paper. I mean, I have a very good wire stripper, but you know, in emergency, it's great. You have your spools. You have your paracord. Multimeter. Phone stand. Oh, sorry. This is weird. So this is for solder paste. I've never used something like this before, so well, we'll find out if we like it. Little tool holder here. Overall, pretty darn cool. I really, really like this. And we have a fan and a light. I'm just charging it. But honestly, this is a class kit. And I love the DIY aspect of it. And the fact that you can, if any of you guys own a 3D printer, I should have just gotten the parts to print, honestly. You can 3D print all these components. That is really, really cool. And these holders, you can be very customizable with them. You can put them up here, for example, as well. I have 3 magnets left over for DIY stuff for myself. We'll take a win where we can. There's actually something here as well. I don't know what this is. I'm going to show Nathan this. I think it's really cool. Here we go. I don't know what's in there. I think 2 of those magnets were supposed to go in the wire stripper. I have magnets in the wire stripper. So I guess it can go here. Like that. Looks like spare blades. Let's see what's in here. Oh, you're right. It is spare blades. Oh, let's put that away. Health and safety and all that. What I found weird about this solder holder is that they don't recommend or they don't advise using this. They just say take the tip off like this and keep on going. I guess it's too much of a hassle to take this part off all the time. So it is just the tip of a solder if we need to. But if you're using this grip, I guess it's fine. Alright. I think we should test this out. Maybe Wednesday? My next stream is on Wednesday. What do you think? We spent all this day building it. I love how it says it'll take 1 hour to build and it took me 3 hours. The tofu time relativity ratio was not discussed. Yeah, you need to ensure it's cold before covering it, yeah. Well, chat can entertain. Chat is very good at entertaining. And this guy goes... Guy here. Put this guy in here. Guy in here. And ta-da! This is so freaking cool. I love this. Huge thank you for them for sending this to me. It's like the most coolest little thing to build, to have a bit of fun. I had a lot of fun. I think it's really, really cool. Never had something like this before. What are these parts for? Wait a second, I saw those parts. Did I forget something? That doesn't sound like me. I never forget anything. Yeah, the fan is definitely probably the most important part because chat has always been given out to me about my breathing issues. Yeah, this instruction's actually missing something. So it said I needed those parts for this part here, but they never made me use it. However, I think I'm just going to do 2 plus 2 here. Put that in here. And what did that achieve? Oh, it clicks in here anyway. Still don't know how to put the mirror away. Oh, is that how? Oh, there we go. Okay, now everything works. Cool. This is pretty cool. All right, chat. I'm actually going to go for a quick pee break. I'll be 5 minutes because I want to feed Bambi, and I actually want to show this to Nathan off stream. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to show this off to Nathan. I'll be back in a little while. Cat takes health and safety far too seriously. A little bit. But you know what? It's a fair point. If I can be a bit safer, health and safety wise, I should. Sorry, I muted myself. I was going to say, generally speaking, chat is generally a force of good. Do I think chat recommends overkill health and safety most of the time? Half the time, yes. But breathing in solder is probably one of the reasonable health and safety concerns. Don't quote me and use that against me, though. You heard nothing, chat. There's another streamer that, like, if you guys keep pointing out health and safety concerns, like, oh, if I'm messing with an Arduino, I need to use static band and stuff like that. The person that comes to mind for me, who I watch occasionally do shit, is Perry Carriel. Do you guys ever watch her streams or her Instagram? Does anyone know who I'm talking about? This lady does some insane stuff. Like, you're giving out to me for playing with an Arduino without a static band? This girl has a radioactive keyboard, a highly electrified conductive keyboard that literally has sparks flying from it, connects electrode-based equipment to her brain to make her dizzy and vomit. So, you know what? I wash my hands clean. I'm pretty safe. I'm pretty health and safety already. Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah, she has a wild account. Absolutely. And Electro Boom, of course. If one of my mods could shout out, I think Flaming Hot Potato Peel. Is that the correct? I always forget her Carriel part. Is it AR? Let's see if it's the right account. I'll give it a shout out so you guys can give a follow. Like, this girl is incredible. No, that channel doesn't exist. It's the wrong spelling. So I always get iffy about the spelling for her surname. Let me find her. There we go. It's actually streaming live now. Yeah, so Perry's with an I. There we go. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much for the shout out there. So she's streaming live at the moment. Yeah, this girl is amazing. Some of her projects are incredible. Yes, but she would probably definitely vote for a recreational plutonium being legal. Hi! Hi, Fairy's chat as well. We're literally... So, just explain, in case you're watching this for a couple of seconds. Why we started talking about you was because people kept saying that I have health and safety risks on this stream because I don't wear safety bands for static electricity and I don't have a soldering thing for the soldering exhaust fan. So I said, you know what? My standard of health and safety is grand. So yes, I highly recommend Perry's stream if anyone wants to go over there and hang out. She's a mad lady, an absolute mad lady.
That still only counts as one.
Thanks for the follows. I do my soldering on a plate with the windows close to the carpet floor. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. Anyways, I do need to pee. I'm going to go pee, and when we come back, I will, yeah, mess around with this new soldering kit. It is really, really cool. It has all the gadgets and gizmos. Hi from Perry's chat. Hello, hello. Oh shit, I'm on the spacebar. Also, this is why... Although as a professional lecturer, you do need to make sure everything you do is safe. Do I, though? I don't teach kids, right? If I was a secondary school teacher, I think that would be a concern. But as a non-secondary school teacher, I don't think I need to worry about that. They actually have a very cute kit to solder. I don't know what it is, though. What do you think, chat? Can you guys figure out what this is meant to do? There's a button. Take a screenshot. Quick, quick, quick. There's LEDs. There's a 555 timer. I'm guessing it's just a little light or something. Yeah. Blinky lights. I think so. This is pretty cool. I know those are resistors. I don't know what this symbol is. Is that a fuse? What's this symbol, chat? Wait. Guys, here. These? What's that? Is that a fuse? Wait, it's an INF407. That's a diode, no? Those diodes? Oh, it's a diode. Okay. I haven't seen this symbol in ages. I completely forgot. And at the back, I can solder. It is very, very nice. Okay, we will test the soldering station on Wednesday, I would say. Because I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, science and technology, which is really, really cool. But we do need a small break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to pee. I'm going to be about 6-7 minutes because I want to feed my rabbit. And I want to show Nathan this really cool station. So I'll be right back. See you in a bit, chat. Get up and do some stretches.
The Earth, the mass of you all over the radius of Earth. All right, we need to put that amount of work into getting us off the surface of the Earth. Well, we're going to transfer it all as kinetic energy. The way to get off Earth is by putting energy into our movement. Half mv squared. Let's equate those two guys together. The two m's cancel, your mass. Rearrange the equation to find the escape velocity to be equal to times gravitational constant times the mass of the Earth all over the radius. This is a pretty good equation. We can sub in values already if we wish, but we can get it down simpler. When we're on the surface of the Earth, we have a force of gravity that we're experiencing. Weight is equal to mg, and we can equate it to Newton's gravitational force. The two m's cancel. We can rearrange the equation to find the acceleration due to gravity is equal to the gravitational constant, the mass of the Earth, divided by the radius squared. If we move one of the r's up here, this looks familiar. We have that exact relationship here, and we could sub it in. Ta-da! We have the escape velocity. The escape velocity is equal to root 2 rg. We know what the radius of Earth is. We know what the acceleration due to gravity is on Earth. Sub in our values, we get that the escape velocity is 11.2 kilometers per second, or 11,200 meters per second. I'm so sorry I don't know Imperial, so I'm not even going to mention it. So the conclusion of the video is really, really cool. It means that to overcome the gravitational force of Earth, you need to yeet yourself off the surface of the Earth at 11.2 kilometers per second. That's really, really fast. But what's really cool is that it is mass independent. It means that it doesn't matter how much you weigh, Whether it would be just yourself or a spaceship or anything like that, you all have to reach 11.2 kilometers per second. Just to highlight a misconception here, it doesn't mean that it doesn't require more force to get a bigger object off the surface of the Earth. For example, a really, really heavy spaceship is going to require more force. F is equal to ma. That m is going to affect the force required to launch your big spaceship versus a small spaceship. But at the velocity that it needs to achieve remains constant. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you luck in getting off the surface of the Earth. It's a scary world we live in these days. I'm holding something really special in my hand. This guy is an inductor. Earlier, I made a series on the capacitor, and the equivalent opposite of a capacitor is an inductor. A capacitor stores energy in an electric field, while an inductor stores it in a magnetic field, i.e. electromagnetism. The principle of an inductor is very different to a capacitor, however. It is a copper wire, or any conducting wire to be fair, wrapped around a medium, such as this wire wrapped around this marker, so that when a current is going through this wire, a magnetic field is created. Hopefully we know that when there is current going through a wire, an electromagnetic field is generally created around one, but this is a unique case where the wire is being wrapped around a coil. The current is very important in this relationship. As the current changes, so does the electromagnetic field. As the current increases, the electromagnetic field increases, and as the current decreases, the electromagnetic field decreases. Changing an electromagnetic field induces a voltage in the coil in the opposite direction of the current. I'll chat about that in a little while. If we look at a wire that has coils in it, we know that there is an electromagnetic field in each coil. Because the coils are so close together, however, they kind of stack on top of each other. There are all these definitions for inductance and how a magnetic field develops inside a coil. And I'm going to give you my explanation as to why this happens. It's probably not exactly the most scientific, but it's the way my mind works. As the current begins to go through the wire, an electromagnetic field is established across the wire as well. And then when the wire coils, the electromagnetic fields start to interact. It takes some time for the coil to sort itself out. There's a magnetic field there, and they're overlapping, and it needs some time to sort out the magnetic field that is there. So initially, when you turn on your circuit, you turn on your current, the coil panics and it needs to stop the current from flowing for the first few seconds because it needs to sort out its magnetic field. As more time passes, more current is allowed to pass through. This is a typical behavior of an inductor in a DC circuit. I was always told never to personify anything in physics, but if your mind works in this way, perhaps this explanation works best. The energy that is stored in the coil is half times the inductance times the current to be squared. And if you want to measure the inductance of your inductor or calculate it, here's a general equation for it. L is equal to n squared mu A over L. A is the cross-sectional area. In the example of my pen earlier, it will be the cross-sectional area here, or if we slice it down the middle, assuming that it's all the same, it will be the shape of the circle that we see in there, pi r squared. L is the length of the coil. N is the number of times we wrap the wire around this pen. And finally, mu is the permeability. It is the ability of an electromagnetic field to be established. And it ultimately depends on what your inner core is made up of. Here I've demonstrated a very simple mathematical problem where given the number of times the wire is wrapped around, we know that the area is pi r squared, so we need to extract the radius. The permeability is given, and so is the length. The unit for inductance is Henry, and usually we won't be using that unit very often because that is a very large value. Usually inductors are very, very small, to the range of millihenries. Before I get to the official definitions of inductance, I want to cover the definition of two laws, Faraday's law and Lenz's law. Faraday's law states that the amount of voltage induced in a coil is directly proportional to the rate of change of the magnetic field with respect to the coil. That d phi dt is the rate of change of the magnetic field. That is magnetic flux. The constant that changes this from directly proportional to an equation is the number of coils. Lenz's law states that as the current through a coil changes, an induced voltage is created because of the changing electromagnetic field. And the polarity of the induced voltage is such that it always...
There we go. That took a while. Hello. Hello. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We got raided. We got raided.
Red alert. All hands stand to battle stations. Laying an intercept course to the Romulan ship. Shields up. Load all torpedo bays. Stand by phasers. Warp factor 8. Engage.
Ride now! Ride now! For ruin and world's ending. Tesla, how was your stream today? How's it going? We were just finishing our science and technology stream, so you guys are coming in a perfect moment as we're switching to gaming. On that note, I'll say goodbye to YouTube. Smoky Wolf, thanks a million for your help.
And they call it a mine.
Mine! Sinking Frigate, thank you so much for 14 months. For Ruin and Science. Exactly, Sir Chonks. What a good username. You guys are more than welcome in. We just finished 3 hours, 3.5 hours, I don't know how long it's been, building all of this. This is a soldering station kit that we built DIY wise, as in we bought a kit and it's bought. I am sponsored in the sense that they gifted me this, so thank you so much for the gift. But yeah, it's a really cool DIY soldering station. It's called SOLDR without the E. Really cool station. I'm really happy with the results. Very exciting. So how was your stream? I hope it went well. You were playing Far Cry New Dawn? Which Far Cry is that? Dawn 5, right? You have made me want to play Far Cry. It's the forgettable one. But I actually have a lot of debates about which one I should play. So, the options are Far Cry 3, 4, or 5. Apparently, those are the ones up for debate. Real Animal Nathan recommends 4. How many do you intend to play? I want, like, imagine that I will never play another Far Cry ever again. So